It's right in front of you. You know how it is. The real question, how do I stay in the center of the action? With my JBL Quantum One gaming headset, fueled by years of research, JBL combines precisely engineered gaming headset with custom cutting-edge software. No matter how you want to game, every headset has hyper-accurate immersive sound to reveal every detail in the world around you. JBL Quantum gaming headsets. Here to level up.
Hello, welcome to Good at Stuff. I am so happy that you're joining us for our Season 2 finale episode. It's gonna be a good one. I am your host and goblin extraordinaire for this evening, Gina DeVivo, and I'm very excited for you all to be here. Again, this is our final episode of Season 2, and we got an amazing show for you today, because we got a lot of stuff planned, a lot of DIYs, a lot of just festive activities to get you in the holiday spirit. I wore my fanciest loungewear to continue my birthday festivities over into our beautiful finale. And we've got some fun friends joining us. We have not one, but two in-studio guests for you today that are going to be teased a little bit later. And we've also got some old friends joining me in just a few minutes. But first, a recap of what we did yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. It's yesterday for me. I don't exist outside of this show, so it was yesterday for me. Last week, we had the wonderful Goofy Wise here on the show, and we had a wonderful, lovely conversation. We also named his group, his community, again, the Goofy Goblins, and we had so much fun making some geode crystal soap together. So take a look at him. And we also found out I'm exactly twice of him, and it was really cool. He's very tall and very beautiful, and he's a wonderful man. And we had a lot of fun. There we are. We definitely burned a hole in this table. It was a lot of fun. But we were talking all things feelings and toxic masculinity and choosing a path for yourself that you truly love. And also, we found out that both of our first crushes were from the movie The Goofy Movie. So that's us, being goofy, loving that Max Goof and Roxanne, because who doesn't love them? Now, hello, I'm gonna go over here and say hi to everyone over in chat. This is where the chat is. This is where you all live, in my beautiful vision. It's good to see all of you. I'm glad you're all here. Hello, hello. I'm really excited for this episode, everyone, and I'm really excited for you all to be here with me. It's been a really fun season. I know it's been short, but hey, that's okay. It's the end of the season. I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday. I hope some of you have been able to take some time off for yourselves. And if you haven't, thanks for being here anyway. And I'm happy you can take this moment to just relax with all of us and have a good time. Now, I'm very excited because we have a little bit of a reunion today, everybody, okay? And I am really excited for you all to see us back together again. So some of you may not know, before I worked here, we worked at a little place called Geek and Sundry, and I worked on a show called Minds and Crafts with these two wonderful humans. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to them. The first one is an NYU grad. She's hosted at Geek and Sundry. She's produced both of her first two films solely funded by playing games on the internet. She promotes women in business, politics, technology, you name it. She's an all-around champion, and she's currently a writer on CBS's TV show called So Help Me Todd. And the next is she's an actor, a producer, a host, a performer, a comic book expert, and a tabletop and video gamer. Currently, she is a content producer over at Wizards of the Coast for Dungeons and Dragons. So please, without any further ado, I just want to get to two of my favorite people in the whole entire world, Steph Woodburn and Amy Dallin. The fact that I don't get to squish hug you right now is infuriating.
Oh my gosh, how are you doing?
So good. Steph, your chair is so festive.
Well, I'm inspired by you to do some holiday chair decorating every year, to do a 1-minute craft on screen.
Yep.
Take dollar glitter,
Yep.
put it over.
Yep. I remember. I used to plan and go, okay, they have an hour to make something. So our previous show, Minds and Crafts, come out of the beautiful mind of Steph Woodburn. We had to, was very blessed that I got to teach them a craft.
Listen to Gina revising. Was very lucky to. You can feel the wheels turning of how fun it was to wrangle us, the slightly less good at stuff.
No.
She ran all the crafts. We showed up not knowing what we were going to do, and we would make the apprentice, anyone can do it version of it. And if it was sprung from Jess Marizan and my original show, but then Gina really pioneered all of the incredible real crafts that we ended up doing.
I made sure that they took me exactly 5 minutes, and then I knew that if they took me 5 minutes at home, it would take us 3 parts. It would take us exactly 3 full episodes of 1 hour to get it done, because we would just dissolve into utter madness. It was always a blessing.
These shows were 3 hours. So.
Yep. Yeah, and it always became a 2-parter or a 3-parter without fail.
Yes.
Worth every second.
Yes. Immediately. I just have to point out immediately for the two of you, we already have Never Stop Acing Your Reams flooding chat right now, and I just need you all to know that.
Never stop acing your reams.
Never stop acing your reams.
We love this.
Okay, but now we all know what we did together. We used to do a TTRPG show together. We have done several games together. We used to craft together. But we've had to part ways and become career women along in our own beautiful little carved paths. So I want to talk about what amazing things that you've been getting up to since I haven't been able to see your beautiful faces weekly. Let's start with you, Amy. How's Wizards of the Coast treating ya, Miss Producer Lady?
I mean, Dungeons and Dragons, it's terrible and definitely not at all what tiny baby Amy dreamed could be like a job you could have. I am a content producer, primarily video. I host and produce things for Dungeons & Dragons at D&D Beyond, which some of you may have heard is part of the Wizards of the Coast family now for the last 6 months. So we are having a very, very good time over there. Just talking about how much y'all should be rolling dice, a thing that most of us were doing already anyway, so it works out nicely. And having an absolute blast, but miss both of you terribly.
Yes. Well, congratulations. And also, a huge congratulations are in order for Steph. You got your very first BAM episode written by title on your TV show. What was that like?
Thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, Amy, I remember we made Dice Dungeons, which I didn't understand, but it's from when Dice behaved badly.
Yes.
So yeah, I got my first credit on a CBS show called So Help Me Todd, and I took my first writing class 9 years ago. And then 4 years ago, I did 2 fellowships, CAPE and then Imagine Impact, and then was writing in features. But then, yeah, with the pandemic, nothing was produced. And then I did a 3rd fellowship for CBS, and now I am so lucky to be staffed on this show. And it's just truly amazing to see, you know, how to bring shows like this together, but where you script things instead of having super awesome creative people say them out of nowhere. So, yeah.
That's great.
A plan. What a concept.
No, plans? No, there's no scripts ever. No. I do also have to point out, I love your headphones. I remember when we made these.
Yes, Gina was so awesome as to inspire me to make incredible headphones and take my basic regular headphones, and we even did the case.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, so glam.
We love our rhinestones and glitter here at Minds and Crafts, so
it made me so happy.
I did also bring a visual aid.
You did?
'Tis the season.
Oh my God, I love it! I love it!
Okay.
It's slightly the worst for me not taking great care of it, but one of my favorite things we ever did, and you can see available in the 5-minute version. They are still safety pin on there. Those things are holding up.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, they're gorgeous.
So Amy, Steph, we actually, so one of our episodes of Minds and Crafts, we decorated our very own holiday sweaters. And we did that a couple weeks ago with our guest Sylvie. Sylvie. I'm thinking of you at the same time, Steffi and Sylvie. So I made my very own as well, and I put the chat helped me, and we put little glue guns that just kind of down my sleeve. Oh, let's see it over there. Look at that. There's the glue gun going down.
Oh my God, the glue guns!
Perfection. I fear it from here through a distance, through the screen.
When did we get that? Oh my gosh. Okay, everyone spam those glue gun emotes right now. I love you all. So yeah.
Gina, yours is one that you would buy at a store. Like that looks like
this is the balance of things.
Could have made it, but didn't. Yours is like that you'd buy.
That's incredible. Okay. I love your faces so much. I'm so happy. I want to, like, people are mentioning we're having like a bit of a glow up moment, the 3 of us. And I want to see, we have a picture of when we first started working together and us as sweet little babies. So I want to see how much we've changed. Let's see. I want to roll that previous clip. Look at us. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Amy, you have the hair that I dyed for you.
You sure did. Thank you. It's not Gina's fault. I just decide to let the roots go every time. That's just the process.
Yeah. Steph, you look exactly the same.
Future Girl? Wait, was that for Future Girl? Which we did. There was another web series that we all...
Yes.
Indeed. This was post Future Girl, but that was where the dye hair journey began.
Started.
Always supervised by the excellent Gina.
Yes, this was one of we had gotten several photo shoots done to promote Minds and Crafts. I don't think these photos went anywhere except to our personal computers. And so we may be the very few people that have these photos. But yeah,
Instagram with all of our beautiful 2016 photos.
Yes. Yeah. I love those kids, and I'm so happy of where we've all gotten to. Aww. And all of my hair is very different. All of that pink fell out, and then all of this. Ooh.
That was a great look, but this is an amazing look.
Yes. Not all that. That's
your
definitely
hair is
not
so
all mine.
long. It's beautiful.
That's not mine. That's not all mine. Just this part. It stops right there.
That's stunning. It's stunning. I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Okay, so I have to ask, obviously it felt amazing, but you've been working for, as you said, 9+ years was the first time you started doing a writing credit.
Oh, yeah.
You got your movie poll completely funded through
Yes,
what
that was awesome.
was the journey like of sort of being a full-time host and actor and then realizing that, hey, I'm a bit of a genius and I'm amazing and I think that I can bring stories to life. What was that journey
You
like?
have figured that out, right, Steph?
Yeah, you're a
you're a
genius.
genius.
No, you just keep like failing closer to your goals, I think is what happens.
Fail close to your goals. I like that.
Yeah. So I fell into video game hosting by accident. There was some event that I was helping out with, the Cape event, and someone you should audition for this. I showed up to a house where Hector was playing games. Somehow oddly got the job.
Hector Navarro?
We got to be it. Yes, Hector Navarro.
Got it.
And they had a little test audience stream, which I didn't understand at the time. And then, I had quit a job and then was hosting and writing in my room and streaming. And I'll always remember how just my Twitch stream is so incredible. They funded my dreams of making a short film, which I used as the proof of concept to write the feature, which then that feature got me into my fellowships and repped at my agency and like actually became a working writer. So I will always love my Twitch stream. I still stream like once a week. I used to do twice a week, but then with the schedule right now, it's tough. But yeah, and then meeting the creative people like you two and just, like what we were saying when we would do shows and you'd have personal things happen before and after and whatnot. But then when we do it, it's just so much fun and you're so in the moment with it. And yeah, so I'm just really grateful and appreciative. And I want to direct the feature version of the film. I want to like fund all of that. I want to, get the credits racked up on writing so I can keep making my own things. But yeah, I'm shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, your background looks beautiful during the tech check. I was like, I miss these days. I miss going into a studio and seeing you.
I know, I miss it too. I love you guys so much. And yes, our team built me a beautiful, beautiful set. It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. And speaking of Gina, congratulations on this amazing show.
This show is incredible.
That we get to sneak in on. It's so cool.
Guys.
It's so amazing.
I'm so happy you're here. Honestly, this isn't the proper crafting set until the two of you have christened it with your presence and your smooches and your love.
I could break something. If you just hold it up and pretend it's me dropping
Hey, I brought a glue gun that doesn't need to be here just for you, Amy.
I'm so glad.
I brought snacks so I can just eat and watch you do things. That is what we normally do.
Amazing. Now, Amy, you have also, what is it like becoming a full-time content producer where you have basically, in my brain, I imagine you just running a whole department and you are busy all the time making amazing and wonderful things.
I do feel tremendously lucky. I work, it's not my department exactly, but I work with a bunch of incredible, talented, amazing folks who are passionate about games, about bringing games to more folks in a more welcoming way, because that's something that's precious to all of us. Whether you're brand new to RPGs or have, like some of us, been doing it for a million years, it is such a good time to be coming to Dungeons & Dragons or to any TTRPG, and we get to be part of making sure that that is as clear as it can be and trying to welcome people on in. So if I can just brag about the team for a second, we just delivered a project that I am so, so happy about and so proud of that was called Gale Song, that debuted last week on the D&D Beyond YouTube channel. And it was an actual play event that we filmed this fall, which was led by DM Mackenzie DeArmas, who is a game designer at D&D, but it's also an entire table of disabled players spotlighting cool disabled characters with some really special guests as well. And just playing a really rad adventure. We have gorgeous original art by Lauren Walsh. And to get to, and I buried the lead, presented with American Sign Language interpretation. We had two incredible interpreters work with us on it. We love how the game came out. I'm so happy with how it all came out. I'm so excited we can finally share it with folks. And it really is, like, just a dream to get to be like, here's what we would like to put into the world. Thank you for coming on that journey with us. If you've checked it out, and if you haven't yet, please do. Because we're super proud of it.
Check it out.
That is amazing.
I'm so happy and proud of you both. And I know proud feels like condescending, but like I'm really just so happy for you both. You
It's
both
all of us.
deserve.
I want you
the
proud
freaking
of
world.
me.
You're two of one of the loveliest people I've truly ever met. Your hearts are so big and so lovely, and you're so, like I said it a little bit in your bio, Steph, but truly the two of you have pioneered and carved ways, and you've brought everyone around you with you, which is a very rare gift and a rare thing in this world and in industries like ours, where a lot of it is competition and things like that. And the two of you, beyond any measure, have carved a path and made sure that everyone can walk alongside you. And you guys are amazing. I love you both so very much.
I feel such an honor to have spent so many years with you, and I really miss those times.
Me too.
Well, and we got to also benefit from, I mean, to know y'all is to love you and to be inspired by you, but we also did get to benefit from the wonderful community who came along on shows like this, and we got to, every day once we broke stuff at the table, we broke your beautiful stuff inside Minecraft.
It's true.
Because you all made us exquisite art pieces, which inspired us every week, and that culture of, it'll be way better if we all contribute.
It's true. Tell everybody where they can find you. I want everyone who is here who hasn't maybe seen your beautiful faces, where they can find you, where they can support you.
Amy?
Go. Let's do Steph first. Steph, where can they find you?
Okay. Oh, you can find me at Steph Woodburn. I'll put it in chat. You can put it at Steph Woodburn on all the platforms. So, Insta, TikTok, which I'm going to start doing writer tips and stuff.
Sure.
And Twitter and maybe Hive, who knows, between whatever happens with everything there.
Sure.
So.
Great. Perfect. And Steph? Not Steph. Thank you, Steph.
I also think you should find Steph everywhere. But when you're done with that, you should find me at EnthusiAmy everywhere, where I will be shouting about the stuff we do on D&D Beyond, sharing cool comics that I love. Everybody read Ducks by Kate Beaton. And otherwise, just taking you along on whatever adventures we might have.
Great. Well, I love you both so much. Please go follow them and never stop acing your reams. I love you. We're going to take a short break. Please don't go anywhere. It's just a few minutes, maybe less. I think just a couple of seconds. That's all you have to wait. And then we're going to see our very first in-studio guest. And everyone sends so much love to Steph and Amy in the chat. Thank you for being here. It means a lot.
Happy finale!
Hey, happy finale to me. All right, don't go anywhere.
We love you.
Mwah.
Hey everyone, I'm John Sandman. Some of you may know me as a host from Spotlight, a content creator, or just a man with an incredible beard. Most of all, I'm a gamer. We need something to give us the upper hand. Enter Intel Arc, a new graphics solution from Intel, built to enable premium gaming, creating, and streaming experiences. Intel Arc speeds up my content creation, gaming, and everything in between. It's the ultimate choice in price plus performance. Scan the QR code to learn more.
Hello, welcome back. Those are our Sky Whales. I'm your host, Gina DeVivo, and we are about to get ready to have you meet our very next in-studio guest, and we're going to start crafting. So as I mentioned earlier, we have a very full show of shenanigans today and some very wonderful guests. And first up in the studio, she is an actress, an internet personality, a content creator, and she is very well known in the TTRPG world, specifically Dungeons and Dragons. So please give a very warm welcome to Jasmine, aka ThatBronzeGirl. Yay!
Yeah!
Hi.
I'm so excited to be here with you, Gina.
Thank you. Ooh, we got some good applause today. Thank you.
It's
everyone.
so festive in here today.
I know. I went very festive. I'm sorry.
It's
didn't
okay.
warn you.
No, it's all right. I don't celebrate Christmas, but this will be the closest I get to it.
This is Craftmas. We're celebrating Merry Craftmas.
It's holidays, and
Yeah.
I heard you altered the theme to appeal to me today.
I did. Okay, I did. So you all know that I like to theme our beautiful crafts we do with our guests to be themed to something in particular. And this time we're going to be making snow globes, but not just any snow globes. No, nay, these whimsical, delicious little decorations. We're adding a perfect little magical touch for the colder months. And this time, we are going to be making D&D themed snow globes. Not just any, but beholder snow globes. There he is. There's our little man in there. Can you see him?
He's so cute.
He's so cute. We're gonna birth our own little beholder babies, and we're gonna make them together. They're very cute.
What we're doing today?
That's what we're doing. I'm sorry, I didn't mention we're gonna go into labor a little bit.
You know
for
what?
Merry Craftmas.
I didn't know that's what Craftmas was about. If I had known, I would have been
Stretched?
even more excited.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Stretch Pilates,
Does
yoga,
some Pilates,
get ready.
Right. Well, don't worry. We've got baby oil, so we're all good.
They call it baby oil for a reason.
Yes, they do. It's for babies. Okay, but I did mention a craft, everybody, so you know what that means. It means I need to ask you a question, Jasmine.
Yes.
Do you like to dance?
I love to dance.
Will you dance with me?
We can share this dance together.
Great. We will do the Merry Craftmas safety dance. Okay, we're gonna be working with some baby oil. Be careful, it's slippery. Don't get it on yourself. If you wanna remove it from surfaces or yourself or from your eyeballs, use some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol, not the kind you drink, some like 91% alcohol. It's great, it cleans up surfaces, but don't have the alcohol. Don't put it in your body. It's bad, I gotta dance better. We've also got some paints. You know the rule, don't put paints in your eyes, don't put them in your friends' eyes, don't eat them. Don't let your friends eat the paint. It won't kill you, but it won't be fun. We've also got some epoxy. Ooh, the scary epoxy.
Can I smell it?
No, you cannot.
Oh.
See, this is the no smelling dance. No smelling, no touching. Don't put this on your fingers. We are using special tools. And make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. We're in a giant warehouse, so we're good. All right, Jasmine, I'm gonna need you to punch that E. Oh, nailed it.
One
First
hit KO.
chance. Now
One hit KO.
One hit KO. Yeah, now we're the safety
That's
dog.
what they call me. Bronze, do it in one shot.
One shot?
McGee.
Nice. So you ready to get going?
Irish.
One shot McGee, I'm Irish. What's up?
Yeah.
All right, so we already, these little fun, these are at-home, make-your-own little snow globe buddies. And we're going to begin. I have pre-glued down some bones. Because what beholder doesn't have a beautiful pile of bones beneath
Look how
them?
excited he is about it.
Really excited.
He's really excited about the bones.
I know. It's really happy. So I think the first thing we should do is we're going to glue our beautiful beholder in place. And we should start naming them and creating them. Because you have a lot of experience with minis.
I do like my minis.
Yeah.
It's actually what I was doing last night was painting my minis. I think I'm going to call him Bobbert.
Bobbert? Oh, I love Bobbert.
Bobbert the Beholder. The way he introduces himself is Bobbert. That's how he says it.
Oh, like that? Bobbert?
Bobbert.
Oh, I like it. He's a little fancy, but also a little miffed.
Yeah.
That seems like a good beholder attitude.
Before he beholds you.
Oh, good point.
We're gonna stick him on his pile of bones.
We are gonna stick him on his pile of bones. And so what we're doing is we're taking a little bit of that epoxy. I'm gonna take a little bit of this.
That we're not allowed to smell.
Correct. No smelling. Everyone, hold your breath. Just kidding. Don't. It's a 1 minute set epoxy. And so it's a 2-part, and we just mix it together, and then that's when it activates.
Looks goopy.
And it is goopy. So take your spoon.
Okay.
And we're gonna just put it on the bottom here, because we're just gonna glue it to our base.
Okay.
Just kind of gloop it on there. And then,
Oh wow, this smells crazy. Even though I said I wouldn't sniff it,
Don't
but
sniff
I
it.
can't help but smell it because it's so close to my face.
Hold it away from your face, girl.
And
Don't worry.
It smells crazy.
It does. It smells like glue. Okay, so you've got Bobbert.
Okay.
I've got mine. I might call mine.
I'm gonna put this here.
I'm not sure. I have some ideas. Everything. I was about to say Gohan, and I was like, I think that's an anime character.
That's definitely from Dragon Ball.
Dang it! I was like, I think it's a Dragon Ball character.
Yeah. I mean,
no.
it's still. Why can't he be a dragon? Maybe he's aspiring to be a Saiyan.
He could be.
Yeah.
But he looks too happy for that. He kind of looks like he's smiling with cheer.
I mean, they smile too.
I guess. It's been a long time since I've seen.
It's been a long time since I've seen it as well.
That's true.
How stable do I have to keep this?
We're gonna hold this for about a minute. So, but don't worry, nothing too drastic.
No, I don't have a steady hand.
Oh, you're good. You're holding it perfect.
Oh,
I believe
perfect.
in you.
Okay.
I have a question for you and all of chat.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a game, and this game is called Snowball Facts. Or no, Snow Globe Facts. That's what it is. We're not making just snowballs. We're making snow globes.
Oh gosh, I don't know much about snow globes, but I'll do my best. Chat, help me, guide me.
Neither do I. So this is gonna be fun. So I want to know. I'm asking us all this question. Okay. When was the very first snow globe patented? Okay. Was it in A, 1880, B, 1900, C, 1929, or D, 1492? My first thought. Okay, here. I have an idea. While you're making your thing,
I messed it up.
You didn't mess it up. Don't worry. That's why I have this here. We're gonna use this as a bit of a stabilizer so that we can use our hands. So my first guess was like, snow globes to me seem like a little English boy in the 1800s, as we were discussing. It's like, Papa.
Yes.
Papa. Father.
I much desire one thing for Christmas, and 'tis a snow globe.
Yes. 'Tis those snowballs filled with water and glitter.
They truly capture the magic of the season.
It's true.
I desire that, and to not get cholera this year. Those are the only two desires I have. And for someone to invent heating.
Apparently, there's a bit of a tie. 1880 and 1492.
1490.
That's the tie. But guess what? You're all wrong. We're all wrong.
We're all wrong?
Both you tied it, and both answers were wrong. Apparently, they were patented in the 1900s, which I guess is like pretty close to the 1800s. But 1900 is when the first one was patented.
I feel like we were late on that.
I know, right?
I feel like humanity should have come up with this much sooner than that.
Much sooner. They should have, but they didn't. How's your face? How's Bobbert doing?
I'm struggling.
That's okay. We're just gonna hold him.
I don't think you knew how hard it was gonna be to have me be good at stuff.
No, that's the best part of our show. There's no way to be bad at something.
Oh.
Because as Steph said earlier, you just fail near your goals.
Fail up like mediocre people.
Yeah, or fail forward like we do in D&D.
Yeah. I'm the DM, usually.
Oh.
So...
Well, then let's talk about it.
I don't let people do that. I'm kidding. No, I do.
Oh, okay. Wait. Tell me your DM style. What is your thing? Are you like I enjoy TPKing my party?
No. I'm the opposite.
Okay.
I've been told in many a YouTube comment that I'm too easy on my players.
Boo.
So when I first started, I definitely tried to overcompensate for a little while, where I was like, I can be tough too. But I don't think it's my natural style.
No, I'm here to facilitate storytelling, not torture.
Yeah, and if you have a really well-balanced encounter, you theoretically shouldn't TPK, right? Like,
no.
People should have a chance.
Then you've all failed.
Yeah, like somebody should get out alive.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, look, there's you playing it. Okay, so please tell me what this is from.
Okay, this is from Acquisitions Incorporated, which is the only D&D game I'm in that happens like live on a stage at every PAX, and I absolutely love it. I made that costume, so I'm kind of good at that, I guess.
That's incredibly good.
Yeah, thankfully you don't have to have stable hands to sew.
How you feeling?
I feel like if I let mine go, it's gonna fall.
Don't worry. Would you like to switch and we hold each other's? I hold Bobbert for a minute and...
Oh!
We missed the reveal, but look. Bobbert is standing. we have a standing Bobbert.
Bobbert. Maybe don't hit the table.
Oh, good point.
I don't know if Bobbert's that.
He might not survive. But that's okay. We were looking at another lovely picture of a D&D game that you've been in with some wonderful people we know. We've got Sandra Genre, we've got Gabe. Persephone and Lord Valvin. Yeah, that's my weekly D&D group, and we all got to go together to PAX Unplugged this year and do a panel and talk about how we deal with conflict at the table. Ooh, how do you
that
deal with
happens.
conflict at the table? And also, I'm letting you free reign since you have a history of being a very talented
Are we
painter.
gonna do some dry brushing?
We're gonna do some dry brushing.
Make him look
because we got this pile of bones, and he's just a standard dark blue little beholder.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
So we're going to give him some love, and then we're going to add some snow.
I'm here for it.
So yeah, how do you deal with conflict at the table? Obviously we have the X cards, and a lot of my tables have the like blue-green, yellow cards directly on the table. For those that don't know, X carding is when you can just sort of hold up an X or bring out a card or text your DM if a subject matter or a name or a theme or even just something that you're like, ick, I can't handle spiders, being described in detail. Yeah. You can sort of just X card that moment, and then everyone at the table and your DM knows to sort of shift along. But then sometimes I imagine there's other scenarios that aren't always X-cardable.
I think like the biggest thing is talking about it.
Yes.
That was kind of our takeaway from the panel, was having an open, honest conversation. Because sometimes conflict occurs when one party member wants to do one thing, another party member wants to do another thing, and it's kind of like meeting in the middle. Like if you're talking to an NPC and then someone else in your party decides to stab said NPC.
Yes!
Those types of conflicts. Because I know a lot of people are like, it's make-believe. How do you ever get in a fight? Because you have agency at the table. You have different people making different decisions, and one player might say, I think we should kick in the door and fight them, and another player might say, I think we should negotiate.
Yeah.
And as a DM, like where do you decide to come in and kind of make some of those choices? And
that's really interesting.
It was one of those things where, for me, what I discovered my big tool is I typically pause the game, which is probably...
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm a big fan of that.
Of pausing the game?
Of pausing the game. Because sometimes we get stuck in the planning loop, and you start in character fighting, and then an hour has passed and nothing's been accomplished, and you realize that goals haven't come together yet.
Yes.
And it's nice to kind of go, hey, above game, what's happening? What are we doing? So I'm a big fan of that.
And how do we get on the same page?
Yeah. What is the end goal of all of this? What does everyone want, so that we can come to an in-game agreement, or even a not agreement, but have it be pushing the story forward rather than hindering it.
And I mean, making sure people are still having fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's a weird medium in the sense that you're kind of going from playing a game solo is very different than playing a game with people.
Yeah.
Right?
Collaborative storytelling's hard.
Yeah. And can be annoying, if I'm being honest, or frustrating,
Sure.
I firmly believe there's a table for everyone, but I talk about it on my stream a lot, where you do have, the player that's like, I draw my hands back, my hair whips around my face, you start to see threads of green, and then purple, and then blue come together, and I cast Eldritch Blast, and you have another player that's like, I cast Eldritch Blast, that's a 14 to hit, that hits, that's 8 damage.
Yep.
I'm both. I'm actually both.
Depending on what time of night.
I completely understand how when if everybody at the table was the first player, we'd be here all day, baby.
Sure.
So I truly feel like there's a table for everyone. There's not a right or wrong answer in how to play.
Sure.
And it's just about being honest about that and saying, hey, maybe we don't need to describe every color of the rainbow when we're doing our Eldritch Blast. Just for the next 3, so that we can get through this combat.
Yeah, I like to space them between both, all throughout combat, where it's if I am, because I also like to have conflict scenes be narrative if they need to be. If you're having like a character growth moment, or like, you know, if you haven't killed something and this is the first time, like you're probably going to narrate that moment a little more versus like the 14th time in that fight.
Yes.
Right? And so that's when you just start doing the numbers. But like, I like to do both, and definitely sometimes just get those numbers out, man.
Yeah.
Just get them out. Pre-roll.
I'm a fan of Warhammer too, so there's times I'm like a little bit more of like a tactical person and I'm playing the game, and there's other times I'm a little bit more of a role-playing person. I definitely do both, and I think it's just about talking to each other and being open and honest about what you look for in a game and what you enjoy in a game. And I'm one of those DMs that I even like send my players like little surveys that I'm like, what was your favorite part of the game? So that I know, like, so that I know, like, oh, this player likes puzzles and this player likes like social interaction, and this player likes, you know, maybe a mystery to solve or something like that. And
I love that.
one of the things I discovered is a lot of my players hate puzzles, and that's cool.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't put them in a lot of my games. Yeah.
That's so interesting, because I love puzzles, but I'm an escape room gal. So.
Yeah, a lot of my players are like, I don't like feeling like stupid at the table. I like being able to just kind of like be able to use the skills that their character has instead of the skills. Whereas I think a lot of puzzles like kind of draw on what you have like in real life. And so I understand the appeal of, I also like puzzles. I like puzzle games, but that's probably why I like them
That makes a lot of sense.
The only time I think it was hard for me to deal with puzzles is like playing a character that
wouldn't know,
but I knew the answer, so I had to kind of sit there quiet.
Oh, see, I struggled a lot more with a character that should know. And I'm sitting there going, Gina's not that smart. Gina doesn't know the answer. But my person is like a well-traveled scholar and should know.
Yeah.
It's like, uh-oh, oopsie, my bad.
That's where you have to like let the players make a roll, and then maybe they get like a hint, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my gosh!
I just like puzzles. I know some games, like Deborah Ann Wall. Is an incredible GM.
Yeah, she GM'd for me on Relics and Rarities.
Yes, that show was so good.
Oh, thank you.
If you guys haven't seen it, Relics and Rarities, go see it. Also, Xander's genre. It's such a good show, you guys.
Yeah, it was a fun
Deborah
one.
Ann Wall, incredible GM. And I got to talk to her a little bit about her DM style. She makes like all of her little things.
Yeah.
She'll like spend all night and she'll just stay up and she'll make like full tactile puzzles.
Yeah, I got to play with one of her little puzzle boxes she made, and I was infinitely impressed because I was like, listen, lady, I'll paint some minis. There's no way that I'm going to be able to like handcraft a puzzle box. She made a puzzle box.
A full puzzle box. They're beautiful. And she was fully geeking out about it, and it was so cool.
Her crafts are stunning. She's really talented. I miss playing with her a lot.
Me too. Okay, now before we get too far away from it, I need to know, do you have a sweet baby?
I do.
So not just Bobbert.
Not just Bobbert.
But
I have another sweet baby, Gomez.
Sweet baby.
My kitty.
Can we see Gomez?
That's Gomez playing with tissue paper. He likes paper and plastic.
Always. They eat the plastic.
Yeah, he's not a box cat. I always thought they sit in boxes. My cat doesn't sit in boxes. My cat instead prefers to sit in
chew
paper.
on plastic.
Yeah, and chew on plastic.
Wait, did you say heater?
No, he likes to sit in plastic.
Oh, I thought you said he sits on the heater, and I was like, what?
He sometimes does that too.
Oh, no, baby.
He's a very strange little boy. Yeah, he likes to sit on top of, like, you know where your PC lets out the warm air?
Yeah.
That's his favorite place to put his butt.
That makes sense.
Obviously, my PC needs to breathe, so it's not my favorite thing he does. I'm just kind of like, what if we...
didn't do that.
Here's a thought. Yeah, what if we just didn't do that?
How's the painting going? Are you feeling confident?
Pretty good.
I think yours purple?
I'm gonna dry brush some purple onto this boy's texture just to pick up some of
I went for like a light blue. I'm going light blue.
Okay.
So that the
I like that,
kind of
actually.
snowy, frosty.
Yeah. No, that's actually dope. I'm gonna make this, I think, a little. Actually, you know
got
what?
some white here if you want to borrow.
I'm gonna make it a little lighter in a second. I'm gonna load this up.
Grab some white.
I think I'm gonna do like a 3-point gradient.
Great.
And like, I've been painting a lot of Warhammer lately. So.
Yes, please. Okay, so I know very little about Warhammer.
Oh, really?
Yes, please
Oh my gosh.
tell me about it. And we're also going to talk about Kingdom Death because I know very few people that know this game.
I just got into Kingdom Death like a few months ago. It was like a chat sub goal, kind of. I was like, somebody mentioned it to me in my chat, and I was like, "Ooh, I really want to buy this game." And of course, everyone was like, "Buy it!" And I made a sub goal where if we hit it, I would start streaming it. And I did start streaming, like painting. I finished the first boss on stream. We do a miniature painting show on Mondays, and
very fun.
I finished the very first boss, the white line. I painted mine. White.
We've got some pictures of your mini paintings. Please keep talking.
Yeah, that's Mariah from our weekly D&D game. And then we've got, I think, one of my Tau armies too. There we go. He's not finished yet, but he's a fun one. I enjoy him.
So good.
I've been getting better at it, but I still have a long way to go because my friends, I feel like, have been in the hobby longer, so their miniatures are a lot nicer than mine. But that's how you get good at stuff. You have to practice.
You have to good at it. Yeah, you absolutely do. Here's a little close up of what I've got going on. I did some gums. I don't know if you could see that.
Oh my God, that looks so good.
I got some gums getting painted, and I'm here. I don't know. It might be a little out of focus, but there he is. I need to name mine. I haven't named mine yet. Will you name him for me?
His name is Stefan.
Stefan? I love him.
Yeah,
yes. Stefan. There we go. There you go,
occasionally
buddy.
vacations at un chalet.
Perfect. All right.
Occasionally.
I'm gonna just paint some bones. And then we're gonna add some snow, and then we're gonna fill these babies up. Because guess what? It's time for another snow globe fact.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready?
I'm gonna try to be ready. We got the last one wrong. We have to get one right.
We have to get one right. Let's hope. Okay. So where was the first snow globe patented? Okay. So was it A, Austria, B, France, C, the United States, or D, the North Pole?
Ooh. Since I just said chalet,
yes.
I'm gonna say France.
You sticking France?
Yeah.
I'm okay with France. I'm okay to say France, but maybe I'll say Austria just cause.
Okay.
Just so we have, really,
just so we have
we should both be saying North Pole.
True.
Obviously, they come from the North Pole.
I don't know anything about the North Pole. I've heard that maybe Santa comes from there.
Maybe.
But I only recently learned that St. Nicholas is a real thing. I thought it was like the Easter Bunny. And then I was
Easter
informed.
Bunny's real. We know that.
Wait, is it?
No, maybe. I'm going to say nothing more.
I was just destroying small children's lives by being like, none of it's real. I was like, oh. I was informed that like it was like a jolly, charitable individual that would like jump down people's like chimneys around Christmas time and bring them gifts. And I was like, I could kind of be into that.
Yeah. And also, I'm really glad I jumped ship and abandoned you on France because everyone voted for Austria. And they were right. It feels like an Austria kind of toy.
'Twas Austria?
'Twas Austria.
Wow.
'Twas Austria that brought the globe.
I guess it does snow a lot in Austria.
It does.
I'm assuming. I actually don't know. I'm just making stuff up, chat.
Okay, now I know we pivoted away from your beautiful kitty boy, but I need to know how old beautiful Gomez is, and also I need chat to hear the beautiful name because Gomez is Gomez Adams.
Yes,
you can't have Gomez without
Mom Tisha. I'm Mom Tisha. Yeah. He's my sweetest boy. I absolutely love him. I got him as a kitten last year in, I want to say it was October, so he's just a little bit over a year old. Yeah, and this is my first cat I've ever had in my life. Like,
really?
Yeah, I'm very attached. So.
Oh, did you grow up with a lot of animals?
I had a dog growing up, but had just never had a cat. I was always kind of afraid of them, if I'm being honest.
How come?
People always say that they're like mean and
really?
Yeah, like even now people will like tweet and stuff and say like, oh, cats are jerks and they're not very nice to their owners and like all this stuff. All
that says to me is like, yeah, some cats have different personalities and that happens.
Yeah.
But also, maybe you're not being very respectful to the cat's boundaries, and that's why that cat doesn't like you.
Exactly. I think it's like cats kind of have their own personality, and
very much
and
so.
I kind of like that about my cat. Like, I kind of like that. I don't think he's a jerk. I think he has moods, just like people have moods, and that's okay to have moods. We all have moods.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's part of life.
I like the purple detailing that you did.
Oh,
that
thank
looks so nice.
I'm gonna try to like.
You can read it as purple. Mine just kind of looks like he got cold. He's got frostbite.
This black is still wet, and I'm trying to dry brush on top of it.
I know, same. Here, if you want to use some of this, I'm trying to wipe it off. I don't know why it isn't drying so quickly.
Yeah, it's like. It's not exactly. I'm kind of just thinking of making a mound of snow under there now.
I mean, we kind of are.
Yeah,
we can. I'm just kind of lightly dry brushing the bones to kind of keep them in the forefront, and then I'm going to pack this with snow.
Yeah, same.
So, are you ready for snow? Should I start mixing up some snow for us?
Yeah,
let's do it.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm also ready. I got my boy.
I got a couple
you can
of
see a little skull. There's a little skull right there in the close-up cam.
Oh yeah,
if we can see him. There's that. Look at that skull. It's so beautiful. Look at that bone. That man's name was Gregory.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob and Gregory's bones below
Jim
here.
Bob Thornbuckle.
Oh no, the poor Thornbuckle brothers. They always get screwed.
Jim Bob and Gregory. They were monster hunters.
They were
hired to come and kill this beholder, but
yeah. But Stefan and Bobbert were just sweethearts, and they accidentally devoured both of them.
Accidentally ate them.
Yeah, but
as one does.
Yes. So we're going to be doing a little quick technique that we whipped up this morning, and we're just going to take that 1 minute set epoxy again. We're going to mix it up, but we've got some snow, some like terrain snow.
Ooh, okay.
And we're going to mix it in. So Adric, our wonderful camera op, introduced me to the idea of you pour, what is the glue called, Adric? The glue that we pour over this to make it all liquidy. It's like PVC glue, right? PVA. That's what it is. PVA. I'm still learning sometimes, guys. And I'm not nearly as well versed in mini painting as the two of you are. So we mix it up, and then it becomes this like,
it looks like
paste.
Frosting. Forbidden frosting.
And then you can kind of just like, here, we'll do it in the close-up. Oh, we're gonna do it here? I didn't see, I saw we were here. Oh, haha, we're back. So it becomes this like frosting, and then you can like put it on there, and then it just will like solidify like a mound of snow.
Oh my God, that's really cool.
It's really fun, and then it looks like snow. Look how cute that is.
That's amazing.
It's like all melty. So let's get going. Grab your knife.
Okay, I got my knife.
And I'm gonna put some more in here. Where did I just put it? There it is. I put it away. Also, again, do not eat.
Forbidden
do not eat.
frosting.
Gonna put some more. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Grab your knife.
Got it.
Great. We're gonna dip that over here. I'm gonna put a bunch in, and then we're gonna mix it. Just like that.
I do my best not to get my sleeves and everything.
Yes. Roll up your sleeves. Do not get this on your skin. Make sure to keep it nice and far away, and then scoop some up.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. And I'm gonna put some I'm gonna put some on his head, like he's getting snowed on.
Oh, that's cute. That's a cute idea.
Yes. Some up on the eyeballs. So cute. He's a little winter wonderland. My little snow boy. Oh, he's so cute.
I think I need a little more.
A little more, grab a little more. There's some there. Oh, just scoop it. Oh, okay, so you have a new show coming up here. Please tell everybody about it.
It's called Screen Invaders.
Oh. So what is that, and what does that mean, and what do they do?
Well,
can you tell us anything about it?
I can tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
We've got some really great games and high-octane gameplay with an amazing, spectacular cast. We're going to be bringing Bloons TD and Candy Crush Saga and Farm Hero Saga all together in a way that's maybe a little bit unexpected than what you thought it would be.
Okay.
We're reinventing the formula.
Very fun. I love it.
And I'm a host on it, so make sure you come through.
Yes.
It's on the 28th at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes, it is. You got to be there, so show up.
I'll trust y'all to do the conversions on your own of what other time zones that.
It's 7 p.m. Eastern. That's all I know. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Getting that out of there. Okay. How you looking? How you feeling?
Mine doesn't look as cute as yours.
Oh, that's okay.
But
no, that looks great.
You know, he's got some snow on there.
Yeah, face him out to camera. Let's give him a sneaky peek.
Like here?
Oh, yeah, sure.
There we go.
Look at that. Give him a close-up.
Are you ready for your close-up, Bobbert?
Oh, he beautiful.
Bobbert.
Oh, look at them. They're together.
They're together.
Mine just played in the snow a little too long. Mwah. Oh, it's all teeth. Like we're taking a wedding photo. They tell you to just all teeth when you're taking a wedding photo.
Really?
Yeah, they say go in for the kiss, but with teeth. And then you end up being like, what? And then you're like, here?
But then it looks like
But it just looks like you're smiling at each other, and it's beautiful,
gosh.
but it feels ridiculous. No, I'm not married. I just really love watching photographers. So I follow a lot of photographers online.
That's so funny.
So we're gonna set our beautiful boys. Let's face them out so that the cameras can occasionally zoom in on them and say hi. And we are gonna take our beautiful balls, our snowballs, and we're gonna do this together because this is tricky because we're gonna be using, because I'm a silly goose and I went the hardest route.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I chose baby oil. So sometimes you can just use pure water. You can use water with glycerin, 4 tablespoons. And you can use like simple craft glue, the clear kind. But today, if you want the slowest snowfall, you can use baby oil. It's just messy as all heck, everybody.
Okay.
So we're gonna be pouring this together, and you're gonna fill it up to, I'd say, like a little less than full. Like, don't go all the way because we're gonna put him in,
And then it's gonna displace
and
some
then
liquid.
it's gonna displace a lot. So we're gonna want to fill that up after we've sort of put him in there.
Yeah.
So while we're filling these bad boys up, I got one final snow globe fact for all of you out there. Snow globes slipping from someone's hands and smashing into pieces. Is it A, the Titanic, B, the Sound of Music, C, Citizen Kane, or D, Space Jam?
I
What's
think
up,
it's
everybody?
The Sound of Music because I've never watched The Sound of Music.
Beautiful. You're gonna pop this top off because it hinders us from pouring. I
As
almost
much as
threw
we
that
want to
just
pour.
directly on set because we used to have a trash can behind me. I looked before I leapt. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Let's pour.
Pouring.
Pour, 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 and then we're gonna do, you've got about 10-ish, maybe 12, some amount of seconds left for your things. So you're going with Sound of Music. I'm going with Space Jam.
I mean, I feel like that did happen in that movie.
Okay, so perfect, we got to that line.
Yep.
Now we're gonna put in our glitters, okay?
Glitter!
So you can pick a glitter. Ooh. Some are toned a little purple, some are toned a little yellow.
I feel like I gotta have like the
You gotta have the purple
one. I think that's kind of purple, yeah.
Chat, you're all beautiful, smart, beautiful beings. You voted for Citizen Kane, and you are correct. Oh, which one was a close second? Space Jam was a close second.
Yeah.
We could have made it happen.
That seems right.
We could have made it happen.
I feel like that's how that movie started in my mind.
It's true. Okay, so
Then
don't
we make
put
magic
too much.
happen?
Don't put too much.
Don't put too much?
Because then it'll be a big swirling mess and you won't be able to see your beautiful boy. So start smaller than you need, and it's just a little pretty. A little pretty. I'd say about that. You see there?
Is that too much?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
We've done it. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're gonna...
Oh my gosh, it's starting to trickle down.
Yes! Oh, you can see it.
That's so magical.
It's beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna take our boys and we're gonna submerge them.
Oh my God.
Here's one final close-up before they are gone into the ether forever. Here they are.
Bobbert, I love you.
Oh, he looks so cute. Oh, there
Bobbert.
he is. Look at him. He's my boy.
Bobbert,
He's my
I
beautiful
love you.
special boy.
But you have to leave now, Bobbert.
And I'm going in.
Okay, here we go.
Submerge.
Oh.
Don't worry, he fits, I promise. Did we fill this perfectly? Okay, not quite. Mine needs a little more. Yours might not. We can help each other.
I think mine is
Yours is
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
So just squeegee it in there. It might
Okay.
push some out, which is kind of good, actually.
Okay, here we go.
Just a little more in mine.
I'm so nervous.
Oh
gosh, it's squeezing out a little bit.
It's squeezing out a little for me too. That's okay.
Okay. It's getting slippery, Gina.
I know. We have the alcohol to clean.
How does it? Oh God.
Mine's tooting a little bit. Oh, just a little bit.
No one said this would be so hard.
Oh, we got the good sound. That's the good, I'm in there sound.
There's a
Great
good sound?
There's a good sound. It kind of goes like that. See?
Mine did not do that. Mine is just getting slipperier progressively.
I'll push this back in there. I'll come help you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm so messy.
Here.
Okay, great.
Maybe
I will
your
help.
hands will be better than mine at this.
Oh no, don't worry.
Oh, from the inside.
Inside, yeah. You smoosh it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes more sense.
We're just gonna need a quick cleanup crew. So
Okay.
that's easy.
Oh! I didn't even put that much in.
It's really squishy now.
I didn't even put that much in.
It's not you. Don't worry. It's all the
Okay.
baby oil. So hold that.
Okay.
We're gonna get some alcohol. Where is it? It's somewhere. It's around here. Don't worry. Nobody panic.
I'm
Here,
panicking.
We've got this. This
Okay.
is good. We're gonna-
Okay.
Okay, beautiful.
So
Okay,
I just continue to push it?
Yeah, let's see. Let's check the edges. There we go. That
Okay.
sounded good.
That
Perfect.
sounded good.
Grab your base and we're gonna flip this bad boy.
Dun, dun, dun.
And bang.
That was the most stressful thing I've ever done.
Okay.
Chat, that was the most stressful thing.
Now we've got
I've
a
ever
little
done.
pocket there. But look at our boy. We just gotta shake it now.
Okay.
We just gotta shake it and then
Okay.
reveal our boys.
That
How
was
you
so
feel?
frightening.
That was frightening?
I thought for sure I messed it up.
You didn't. It's perfect. Our boy is alive and he's like a little crystal ball. He's a little
I was like, you did it again. You ruined everything
No.
today. It's
We
okay,
are gonna
but we
need
did our
just-
safety dance.
We did our
so
safety
know.
dance, exactly.
Yeah.
Here, wait, where'd the alcohol go? Because then we can get your little sweet boy all cleaned up. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll reveal. Here, we'll do a quick one. I'm gonna shake mine.
At least this smells good.
It does smell good. And
I
it's
have
good for your
eczema,
skin.
so this is not bad
It's
for
great
me.
for your skin. So now we get to do the fun reveal. And I have one final question for you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like to shake your snow globe? Do you like to just shake it regular? Like a big whoop, whoop, whoop? Do you like to tip it like this? Whoop? Do you like to swirl it? Or do you like to chuck it? Just throw it across the room.
I like to shake it.
Shake it.
Shake it.
Shake the devil out of it.
Shake the demons out of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Gotta incorporate all that beautiful
All right, I'm
glitter.
gonna. Bobbert, why did you stress me out so?
Why, Bobbert?
Why, Bobbert? Oh, wow.
And then you got all that beautiful little snow in there. He's a little hard to see because he's covered in oil.
He is covered
but
in
he's
oil.
in there.
He's in
Oh,
there.
but look at him.
He's thriving.
He's thriving. Look at that little
He's
boy in
happy.
there. He's so happy.
He's a little off center, but that's because
okay.
he's a bit of an eccentric guy.
Yeah, he's celebrating Craftmas, and he's a happy boy.
Look at that big toothy grin.
Yeah, and you can tell yours is purple.
Yeah, the
nice.
purple almost got amplified, I feel like.
Okay, we have a tie between swirl and shake, so I'll do the swirl.
Okay.
And you do the shake.
Okay.
Ready?
Here we go.
And there's our beautiful boys. Oh, look at that. Look at all those little bubbles.
So many little glitters.
Yes. I went light on the glitter, I think. But that's okay.
I went a little light on the glitter too, but now it just looks like fairy lights.
It does.
Yeah.
I just want it to look like light dusting of snow.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jasmine, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for
You get to take this
having
boy
me.
home. This is
Bobbert,
our gift to you.
You're coming home with me.
Yes. You
Time
have
to
take
come
your
in out
son.
of the cold, Bobbert.
Yes.
Time to come in out of the cold.
Thank you for joining us. This was a lot of fun. I know this was messy and chaotic, but hey, you're going home with soft hands.
I know. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun, and I love our boys. I love our
boys
beholder
too. They have to do
boys.
one last smooch. Oh,
All teeth.
all teeth. All right, please tell everybody where they can find you, and don't forget, go watch Screen Invaders. She's going to tell you all about it. Where they can keep finding and supporting you.
Yeah, of course. I stream full-time on Twitch. I'm on all social media platforms at ThatBronzeGirl. I DM on Tuesdays and Wednesdays on Shakar and Last Call for Adventure. And yeah, I'm a writer. I write for Critical Role. So if you enjoy that game, I've helped build the Marquette setting.
Amazing.
And you can also catch me on the 28th on Screen Invaders.
Yes.
Screen Invaders is transforming mobile hits like Candy Crush Saga, Farms Hero Saga, and Bloons TD6. It's going to be a great time. I've got a great cast coming in with me. December 28th, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you show up.
Excellent.
Tune in.
You better tune in. Come support. Check out all the things that Jasmine's doing. Again, it's amazing. Thank you for being here. Please take good care of Bobbert. Bobbert. Yeah.
Bobbert.
We have to have play dates for them soon.
We will. We'll have to be reunited and bring
We'll
our
be
boys
reunited
together
one day.
again.
But thank you so much. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to take one more quick break. Make sure to go follow and support everything and stay here because we've got our last. Can you put this boy right here so they could say goodbye, and just so they could be together before we head out. Boy chat. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And yeah, we're gonna have our final in-studio guest, and I'm going to get turned into a beautiful siren. So don't go anywhere. Commercial.
It's right in front of you. You know how it is. I gotta stay on top of my game. The real question, how do I stay in the center of the action? With my JBL Quantum One gaming headset. If I can't depend on my squad, I can always depend on my JBL Quantum One. Fueled by years of research, JBL combines precisely engineered gaming headset with custom cutting-edge software. Now I have a gaming headset with the immersive sound of JBL Quantum that puts me right in the room with my teammates when they can't get on the point. No matter how you want to game, every headset has hyper-accurate immersive sound to reveal every detail in the world around you. If you want the ultimate competitive advantage like I do, you need a gaming headset fit to take on any challenge. JBL Quantum gaming headsets. Dare to level up.
Hey everyone, I'm John Sandman. Some of you may know me as a host from Spotlight, a content creator, or just a man with an incredible beard. Most of all, I'm a gamer. We need something to give us the upper hand. Enter Intel Arc, a new graphics solution from Intel, built to enable premium gaming, creating, and streaming experiences. Intel Arc speeds up my content creation, gaming, and everything in between. It's the ultimate choice in price plus performance. Scan the QR code to learn more.
Cause I'm coming for the crowd. Coming up for the crowd.
Look at
us.
I can't believe I lost.
Hello, welcome back. I have grown my luscious long hair because I am about to be turned into a beautiful siren. You are watching Good at Stuff. I am your very glitzy host now, Gina DeVivo, and I'm on a bit of a squeaky chair. Sorry. I will try to hold still because we are wrapping up season 2 of Good at Stuff. And we just finished up our beautiful, beautiful snow globes, our Beholder snow globes with Jasmine, that bronze girl. Thank you so much for being here for our finale. But our next guest is someone I'm very excited to introduce you to because you've already met her. That's right, you heard it. This is our very first repeat guest ever. We saw her on the very first episode, our beautiful charity stream. She helped us exceed our fundraising goal of over $5,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. She's a special effects makeup artist and maverick airbrush painter whose work has been seen in over 50 films and commercials. So please welcome back to the show, Abby Hartung. Yay!
Thank you so much for having me back.
Hi, thanks for coming back. Hello. I'm so happy you're here. So Abby, as I said, was previously on our very first episode, and she turned our wonderful model Amelia into a Krampus. Mm-hmm. And we've got some pictures of that in case you didn't happen to see that episode.
An ice Krampus.
An ice Krampus. Please tell us all about our beautiful ice Krampus.
We had the nice blue layer down there with the prosthetic.
Yes.
And that was a foam latex prosthetic that I applied to Amelia's face.
Yes.
And then I used airbrush to highlight all of those wonderful wrinkles and get in all of those little areas to change her face shape into an ice Krampus.
An ice Krampus. Very cool. And when you were on that show, I asked you, okay, well, if you would have done makeup on me, what would you have done? And your answer was?
A siren.
A siren.
I mean, you've got this beautiful silver hair. I just see siren. I see some beautiful.
I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm gonna just let you start going to town. I do have some makeup on. Do I have to clean it off?
Just a little bit on your forehead here, but I can take care of that for you.
Great, then get going. And we're gonna do a little discussion about the lore of sirens. So, chat, does anyone know? Also, hi, chat. Thanks for being here. Everyone's saying hi, Abby.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Jeremiah. Hi, Alpaca Stacka. Hi, everybody. Hi, KV Tibbs. Yes, and Star Pilot 6. It's good to see you. When Amy and Steph were here, I saw one of you post about how Eric Campbell needs to come by with cookies. I didn't get to point it out then, but I just want to point it out now. I love you. Yes, Eric Campbell did need to come by with cookies. But yeah, back to the siren lore. Yeah. So we know it as like the mermaids sitting on the rock luring sailors to their deaths. Or are you the person that subscribes to the idea that sirens are these winged bird ladies? I'm just in the camp of any fae mythological creature that lures with songs such as the Pied Piper fall into the category of siren.
You know, I didn't know that sirens have wings. I didn't realize that. And now you say that, and it makes me think of the God of War sirens. Well, they have wings. They're flying.
They are.
Yeah.
They're flying. Yes. And someone else said something. Jasmine was discussing beforehand that there was a siren that made bird noises, and we were like, that's probably because it's related to birds. But I don't know. Here,
so
okay,
funny.
I know that sirens are used to help people find free parking for ships. That's just a little joke. Just a little joke.
To me, sirens are creatures of the ocean that lure unsuspecting victims by their beauty. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. Gorgeous. But then they turn into this evil creature that drags people down to the depths, and then you never see them again. That to me,
or they're having a beautiful party under the ocean.
Oh, that's a wonderful way of looking at it.
Yes.
So this right here today is a prostate transfer. It's a Tinsley transfer. You probably see them in your stores. I think they sell them at Spirit Halloween even.
Really?
Yeah. Tinsley transfers are great because they go on like a tattoo. Anyone can put them on.
Like the little water tattoos?
Like a water tattoo, yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so this is a prostate transfer. What you saw me do earlier in the first episode was a foam latex appliance.
Yes, it was squishy.
It was squishy and it like forms to the person's facial expressions. But this is a very, very thin. You can see it's paper thin.
Yes.
And it'll change their look dramatically.
It kind of looks yummy. Is that bad? It looks like a little fun.
You don't want to eat this.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go right over here on your brows.
And you must keep your forehead still.
And we're going to give you an evil brow.
Perfect. I already have pretty strong eyebrows, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what my face looks like without eyebrows.
Ooh, yeah.
This is very exciting for me, and I'm only emoting on the lower half of my face. I'm just going to be very dramatic with my mouth. Oh, okay,
so this is water.
Yes.
And again, we're applying it like a temporary tattoo, which is super fun, super easy to do. And then I'm going to be airbrushing her makeup over this.
So cool. So how many prosthetics do you think you've applied in your full career?
Oh my gosh, I've never been asked that before.
Yes, asking the hard and the exclusives.
Oh goodness. I mean, I can definitely probably say in the thousands because I have done, because prosthetics can be just little ones. They can be little lesions or contusions of any sorts. They can be large ones like this, and even ones that is folds of face. They can be any size. So prosthetics can be simple and quick. Sometimes I apply like 20 different prosthetics to one actor.
Incredible. Mm-hmm. That is wild. Do you have a preference between these sort of latex? You said this is a prosade. Is that what it's called?
Prosade transfer.
Prosade transfer. Do you have a type of material that you prefer to work with that you think is maybe the most believable, or the one that takes the paint the best?
Well, the one that's most believable, you can definitely say silicone is. However, when you're doing a small appliance like this or a cut, prostate transfers are really great and beautiful because they're so thin.
Sure.
You can see the natural skin tone come through, and it looks more transparent and more natural to the model that you're working. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But silicone is really great because it is transparent, so you can actually create layers. And it looks like it is actual skin, like you touch it and it's actual skin.
Ooh, I bet that's spooky.
Yeah, a lot of people, when I wear silicone masks, people are like, I want to touch it. I want to poke your face, okay?
Yeah, that sounds like me. I'm probably going to be poking my own face a little bit.
You'd be like, oh, this feels weird. Ooh.
How's it feeling? I can feel it.
It feels good, yeah.
I kind of feel like pre-Klingon.
Pre-Klingon.
I got the Klingon face.
Get it a little bit more wet here.
Yes.
Testing an edge.
Don't worry. I'm ready.
I'm so ready.
Ah, I can feel it.
We're going to do this side right here.
Okay.
That.
I kind of feel like I'm getting a facial. I'm getting a nice forehead massage. I got some goo dripping. It feels nice.
You know what's really nice about this, too, is there's no adhesive that I'm applying to your skin, if you realize.
Oh, yeah.
Because the actual appliance itself is made out of an adhesive.
Oh, that's so neat.
Prosade is an adhesive that we use to apply prosthetics. So it's literally just it's glue. It's a prosthetic glue.
Cool.
So it's prosade because it's like a prosthetic adhesive.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this puppy here.
Okay, let's check it.
Let's see. Are you ready to come off?
Ready.
Let's see. We're gonna test an edge.
Yeah, we're testing it. Okay, I'm gonna stop emoting though because I keep emoting.
You're like, I'm so excited.
I'm excited. This is, as far as my very poor memory can recall, this is my very first prosthetic. And I'm
your very first?
Very first. I've worn like teeth and things like that. But, is there a prosthetic dance? Yes, it's like this because you can't move very much while you're getting makeup. This is the prosthetic dance. It's a lot of fingy dancing.
A lot of fingers. A lot of fingers.
No. Fingies.
Fingies?
Yes, on this show, we burn our fingies. Because you got to make it lighthearted because it hurts.
Oh, my goodness. You're a hoot. I love it.
Okay, can you walk us through the process of like designing a character from concept to sculpting to application and wear? Like when you pitch Siren, what starts going through your head all the way through execution?
Well, when I'm pitching Siren, I said Siren for you because you have a beautiful jawline.
Thank you.
And your cheekbone to jawline ratio, I feel like I can accentuate with dramatic effect with dimension.
Cool.
And you also have the beautiful silver hair that I feel like would really work for a Siren character. So honestly, I just kind of look at color. I look at placement of things. I look at how is this character going to work with this specific model. And
that's really neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm someone who I really love looking at facial anatomy. I'm obsessed with it. Whenever I'm meeting people, I remember people through their face and through. Ooh, there we go. Okay.
Oh.
We are attached, and now I'm going to clean up the edges.
I told you, Klingon. This is so wild.
You're like, I'm a Klingon.
It's on there. I can feel it. That is so wild. Oh, hi. I'm making eye contact with Jasmine off camera right now. How do I look?
You look like one step closer to becoming a Siren.
I do. This is it's so interesting because I can't really feel it. Like I know it's there, but it just kind of feels like if anyone has ever glued down their eyebrows before or like blocked out their eyebrows, that's kind of all it feels like.
Yeah, it's nice
just
and lightweight.
Yeah, I don't feel very restricted.
That's what's really nice about Pros-Aid transfers. Because they're so thin. A lot of times in film and television, when you see a character that has very minimal skin distortion, like previous burning of scars, like scar burning is really popular. Fun fact, the first movie that they ever used Pros-Aid transfers in, that I'm aware of, is The Book of Eli.
Oh.
Do you remember that movie?
I do, with Mila Kunis?
Yes.
Yes.
So the wonderful, exuberant, exciting Gary Oldman, he's one of my favorites. I love him very much. He was the bad guy in that movie. Okay. And he had radiation burn scarring all over his body. And the person that was on the makeup team for that decided, wow, we need to figure out a fast way of doing this.
Yeah.
And Pros-Aid transfers, they go on like a tattoo. So it's slap, boop, ready to go.
I had no idea it was so recent. Because that movie was not that long ago. There's still so many makeup techniques being
all the time.
Invented.
All the time, yeah. And now this has gotten so popular that they, like I said earlier, this type of prosthetic is available at stores like Spirit Halloween.
This is cool. This is very fun.
Yeah, man.
I'm so thrilled right now. My eyelashes are my bird wings right now.
Yes, your eyelashes are good. You're going to fly away with your eyelashes there. That's pretty great.
This is so cool. I'm loving every moment of this.
So right now, I'm using 99% alcohol to blend in the edges. Close your eyes here real quick for me. I'm using it to blend out the edges and to help it adhere down because alcohol deteriorates the Pros-Aid.
Oh, so it just sort of melts the edges into my
skin.
That's really neat.
Exactly. Similar to a bald cap, if any of y'all watching or have ever applied a bald cap.
I've applied a bald cap poorly because I didn't use that tip.
Bald caps are really difficult.
Yes. I have a lot of very thick hair. It's very hard.
I have taken many classes from artists about how to apply bald caps, and every time I learn so much because there's so many ways of how you can apply a bald cap.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, looks like we're looking pretty good.
Okay, great. What's the next step after this?
After this, I'm going to powder you to set it.
I love a good powder.
Okay, let's get this going. Let me make sure that all the lines are cured.
All my crevices are adhered.
Your crevices.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Now, you said this is a vampire prosthetic originally, right?
Yeah,
We're just repurposing it.
Exactly. This is sold as a vampire prosthetic.
I'm living my Buffy dream.
You ever see those, what is it? Is it Angel?
Yes, Angel.
Yes, Angel.
Yeah, this is the Angel prosthetic.
It's like those really angry brow. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, when they're just like, oh, hi, I'm all beautiful, and then...
Yeah. Okay, close your eyes for me. We're going to powder you up because the powder makes you not sticky anymore.
Got it.
You powder, powder.
Ooh, what makeup do you look at, or makeup artists do you just admire and sort of think like untouchable? They're incredible. Their mind is a thing that should be put in a museum.
Ooh.
Who are your goal makeup sort of artists that you really admire?
Well, I really, really admire one of my good friend makeup artists. He's actually local here. He's always called Seattle's best kept secret.
Ooh!
His name is Tim Pearson. Great. He is so amazing. I've learned a lot from him, and he is an incredible makeup artist, an incredible beauty makeup artist, an incredible sculptor. He was one of the the Dick Smith students. Do you know who Dick Smith is?
I don't.
He was like one of the he's the one that started makeup. Like he created so many things that we use today in makeup.
Wow.
He's like the father of makeup.
That's really great. I was obsessed with the show Face Off for many years, which was a special effects like competition show.
Yeah.
My I'm gonna say cousin, my godparents' daughter got to be on the show, and it was just really exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I've always admired this as an art form from afar for so long because I love all aspects of storytelling. Like I was obsessed with Foley as a kid. Which, for those that don't know, Foley is the people that make all of the sounds in movies. So, like, all the footsteps you hear, all the drink sounds, all the clinking on plates, all of this noise is fabricated after the fact by talented artists called Foley artists. And they use really interesting things that you would never guess would be the thing that you're actually hearing. It's a really cool art, and I view makeup as the same way. Like you said, Gary Oldman's character from the Book of Eli has all of these burns, and he doesn't just have burns to make a character look interesting. He has these burns to tell a broader story just visually by looking at them. And
absolutely. So creating a character is all about telling a story. So going back to your question that you asked me earlier.
Yes.
So I look at colors first, but then I look at how can I tell this story and what can I do with this character to tell this story.
What's the story today for me? What is my Siren story? What went through your head while you were designing it?
You are a beautiful siren.
Yes.
And I'm going to get you pretty scary looking with some of the makeup. A little later, you guys will see some scary things.
But you were saying like you picked certain colors for me based on, like you said, you studied anatomy and people's facial and bone structures is really fascinating to you. Anatomy is a huge asset in a lot of art, in painting, in makeup. It is such in sculpting, sort of knowing what's under and the literal physical structure of a thing, such as puppet making or any sort of figurine, is knowing where the highlights and shadows, miniature painting as well, knowing where the highlights are going to be lighter versus darker. All of these skills are so universal and transferable to many different skill sets.
Yeah, knowing anatomy and physiology is really important. And I actually blame my mom for that. She's a surgical technician.
Oh, I bet that's so helpful, though.
Oh, yeah. I got into all that at a young age. She would even take me to some of her classes she would do. And I got to dissect a beef heart and all that.
What?
With her, yeah. So she would come home and tell me stories about what she did. Oh yeah, this person's face was peeled off,
Fascinating.
Yeah, so I blame my mom for that. But then I also have a biochem minor in schooling.
Really?
So I really love the biochem. I love the anatomy of it, and
I look like I blew into a flag or a bag of flour. Okay, everybody, I have a question for all of you. This is gonna be a poll for everyone out there because I'm coming along. I'm starting to become my beautiful siren self, but I want to know, if you were a siren, what power would you be most excited to have as a siren? Okay, would it be A, to charm people and seduce them with song? Classic siren power. Would it be B, bird transformation? Or C, to manipulate water? Be a nice, I think that'd be kind of fun. Or D, mind control.
I choose mind control.
Mind control. We were discussing, I don't think bird control would be good. Or bird control. Bird transformation. I don't think that'd be for me because it's cold in the air. You're gonna get all frosty. You'd be 10,000 feet up.
You could fly everywhere though. I mean, transportation.
But I could also just if I manipulated water, I could surf to where I needed to go.
Ooh,
Again, cold though, and I might get eaten by a whale. So it'd be pretty fun to do bird control though. Bird control would be fun. But I don't know. I feel like mind control would be fun. I wouldn't mind having the most amazing singing voice. I think that'd be really fun because imagine if you were I'm hungry and my bagel is in the other room and I don't feel like getting up. I could just sing. I just got told that bird control won. So I didn't know that was an actual option. But bird control won. They went off script. Bird control won.
Bird control.
Great. So good job, everybody. We control some birds up in here. So yeah. Oh, okay, wait. Have you been on the crow talk? Where people feed and give trinkets to all of the crows in their neighborhoods.
Oh, my friend tells me about that.
Oh, you can develop a relationship with crows because they're very smart and they remember. And if you start feeding them and giving them little trinkets, they'll bring you trinkets back. And you can just they'll hang out in your yard. I'm not promoting this part, but they'll steal money and bring it to you.
What? No way.
And bring you fun trinkets.
I have not heard about that part.
Yes. They're very, very smart. That's why you don't ever want to upset a crow because they hold grudges. They tell other birds around them that you are enemy and pass it down through generations.
Generations?
Yes. You could be
My goodness.
So don't mess with crows, man. Yeah, they teach their children. Yes. So I want to befriend a bunch of crows. So you can absolutely have bird control in real life. You just got to befriend some crows.
That is so crazy.
I know.
I did hear a little while ago that the crows in Seattle were attacking the police officers because they all wore the same uniform. Did you hear that?
No, but one must have pissed off a crow and they told everybody.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh.
That makes sense.
That's so cool. I've been trying to. Be fey, do crime. Exactly. Yes, Abyssal Icarus. Exactly. I want to make a crow. What do you, is it a murder? Yeah, it's a murder of crows. I want a murder of crows to be my friends.
So you're going to be being the friend in Dishonored then, huh?
Yes.
Make crows go after people.
Yes.
And rats.
Exactly. And speaking of crows, we're not going to do spoilers, but you and I have gone through God of War. Yes. So we've got God of War coming up, y'all. It came out. It's got 2 games. They're both freaking beautiful. Beautiful in every way. Just absolutely gorgeous. And we both played it. You should play it. And I was bringing up crows because we get Odin in this game, y'all. And he's got his little crow boys. His little crow friends.
Yeah.
They're sweet. All right. So what's the next step after basting me out in all this fun blue?
Basting you. So this was water-based makeup that I applied to you here. It's really fast that I was able to, with a kabuki brush. I love that name,
Kabuki brush.
Kabuki brush. Yeah, it's great. So the water-based makes it easier to take off for you later.
Okay.
And it applies very quickly.
Perfect. Okay, we're getting into the airbrush, everybody.
Airbrush.
I'm so excited. I painted a heart the last time. I tattooed Amelia. Give her a little heart. Oh.
So is this your first time being airbrushed?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, it is. Also, we have a question in chat for you.
Oh yeah.
What kind of artwork do you do? Do you have do you do any sort of traditional artwork, or do you mostly just love painting bodies?
I really love painting bodies. I have also painted murals for events, for at places and for haunted houses. Raise your arm for me, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Ooh!
Is that chili right there?
It's chili.
And I also have painted like motorcycle helmets and such. Ooh. And I'm working on doing airbrushing for cars.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, airbrush. You can do so many things with airbrush. So many things. I decorate cakes with airbrush.
Oh, I used to watch all of those the duff cakes. Watch all those beautiful, talented artists who were just like, well, I was trained classically as an artist, so I figured, what's the difference between frosting and paint? Turns out, not a lot. So they were just like these incredible artists that would make these beautiful cakes. Oh, I gotta tell you, this feels awesome.
It feels good?
It feels so good.
I'm gonna have you close your eyes.
Okay,
please.
all right. Tell me a beautiful story.
Tell you a beautiful story? You're so funny.
Tell me your favorite moment on set.
My favorite moment on set? Ooh. Okay, I got a good one. Making vampire vomit. So it was a last second vampire vomit that the production was like, hey, actually, can we get this guy vomiting? You know, so what is going to be in vampire vomit? It's going to be, some blood, maybe some chunks of things. So me and my friend Andrea, we took the crafty table and we got some Twizzlers and and some granola bars. And we made a very, very nasty vampire vomit. And when we saw that on screen, we just laughed so hard because we both knew. We were like, we made vampire vomit out of crafty.
That's amazing. The one time I had to make some brains on set because I've dabbled. I'm an artist. You dabble. You dabble in other professions.
You do. Yeah.
And I once had to make brains, and the go-to brain texture for a brain splatter for a fun little B horror movie was bananas.
Bananas. Yep, that's what it is.
It was such a good texture because it was gloopy and it looked nasty and it was so fun. Ooh,
I
that
love using
cheekbone.
bananas.
Bananas are a great special effects medium.
They really are. Also, a nice, good texture is tofu.
Oh,
especially if people are eating the brains.
Yes.
And you get to explode out of a blood cannon with bananas and tofu.
Love
and then you see someone eating it, or it gets splayed on them. It's great. It's perfect.
Oh, that's so good. I'm such a big Oh, I just got a glimpse of my face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at my gills. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so neat. Bananas and chocolate sauce, the classic horror movie tools.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, for those that don't know, Psycho, the classic, the one we all think of, because it was black and white, and chocolate sauce is what they used for the blood in the bathtub. Mm-hmm. Which is such a cool thing.
So that became a staple in the makeup industry here is the chocolate. That's the nice, good, cheap way of doing chocolate on set.
It's so
Or chocolate. Blood on set.
Yes, blood. Oh, this feels so cool.
Doesn't it feel relaxing? It's really great during the summertime, but during the wintertime when you're like airbrushing talent like outside in a trailer, it's not so fun for them.
That makes sense. I can see that. Oh, I'm loving it. You're getting all my like bones out. Oh, I'm a beautiful little fish lady. Oh, I'm loving it. How often do you have like these sort of outdoor night shoots? Is that pretty common? Because a lot of special effects are horror and...
Well, when I work with LA crews that come up here to the Pacific Northwest, they come out here because of the forest and the mountains and all of our beautiful geography we have here. So yes, I tend to do that quite often in the summertime where there will be shoots from people from out of state, and they will be doing all of these beautiful forest shoots at the lakes. You know, I get to see some really beautiful spots. Really beautiful stuff.
I bet. And did I hear you correctly in that you also work with the local Ren Fair?
Oh yeah, you heard that conversation.
I did. I've been going to the Ren Fair with my family since I was a small wee lass. I think like 6 years old.
Oh my gosh, yay, you're a Ren Fair baby.
I am a Ren Fair baby. I love it so much. Please tell me about your experience at the Ren Fair and what you do there.
So I am a performer with other performers that we go as orcs. We are orc performers. And if you guys have ever seen the Ren Fair orcs it's the Bonnie Lake Ren Fair. Yeah. That is me, as well as a group of my friends, cosplayer friends, makeup artist friends. We all get together.
And that's here in the local Seattle area?
Yes.
So good. Do you travel with it sometimes?
I travel to do a lot of events, actually, but I haven't traveled to do the orc thing yet. But we were talking about going to the Oregon one. The Oregon.
Yes. Oregon Fair. They also sometimes do the Fairy Festival up in Oregon.
Yes, they do. That one's really, really popular.
I've never been. I've always wanted to go. Oh, I used to dress up as a fairy when I was young.
Really?
All the time. Of course I did.
Of course you did.
And I would, me and my younger sisters and brothers and older sisters would go into the forest, and we would make our costumes the night before, like go thrifting, buy a bunch of moss and stuff, and we deconstruct everything, and we put on fairy wings. And we go to we called it the crick outside our house in the forest.
Okay, all right.
Up in Pennsylvania. And we would take pictures, and then I would edit them and put them up on DeviantArt back in the day. And I loved them so dearly. I got to get pictures of this for us one day to put up on screen, but that was what I used to do. Like, I loved photo shoots. I think photography is also a beautiful art. And just costuming. I've always loved play.
I admire costuming. Oh my gosh.
So good.
So much.
I'm a hot glue kind of gal, but I'm trying to learn sewing a lot better and like true techniques of sewing.
It's tough. It really is. That Krampus I did that I perform at for. I made that whole cloak with it, and you know it's tough. I'm not no professional seamstress by any means.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is. It really, really is. How do you feel?
I feel amazing, and everything, just so you all know, the smell-o-vision, everything here smells like green apples. Oh, it's so good. You said all of the inks smell like green apple?
Yes, all of the airbrush makeup. This is Pro Air.
Love it.
And they smell like green apple because it's alcohol-based makeup, and they use alcohol perfume. So,
lovely.
So it smells wonderful. So I got a little stencil here I made. Little round stencil, and this is gonna be your
my scales.
Your gills. Yes.
Oh, my gills.
Your gills.
Yes. Okay, I won't move.
You're so funny.
I'll go back to my monitor.
No, you're totally fine to move. I am used to airbrushing and doing makeup on people.
really chatty models.
Oh yeah. I mean,
great.
It's great. It's fine. I mean, I airbrush kids at events and fairs. So
I used to be a professional face painter.
Really? Tell me about that.
Okay, so I was a professional princess.
Oh my gosh.
And I would do face painting for kids. I would get sneezed on directly into my face constantly.
Oh yeah, I know all about that.
Oh yeah. My specialty was butterflies and unicorns.
Yeah, I love that.
Even now when I doodle, I like, the first thing I doodle is a unicorn or a butterfly, the way I used to face paint them without fail. I truly love face painting. I think it's so fun. And it's really just a miniature version of what you're doing.
For kids, it's so much fun because they're like, oh, I'm a whole nother being.
Yes, I am Spider-Man.
Yes.
You know, their whole personality changes. They get so excited. I don't miss being sneezed on, though.
Yeah.
I will say, though, for those like 3 years that I did that, my immune system was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you just
all
build
about
up
that.
all that. You get sick for like a whole year, and then... and then you're like, I'm immune.
I'm immortal.
But no, I did a puppet show. That's also where my love for puppets came. I did a puppet show with some really talented people, a dear friend named Miss Chris, and it was a great time. It was a really fun time.
That's so cool. You see, stuff like that, when people do, when they give their time and they spend their time doing amazing things like that, it's it's incredible. I'm just really amazing that you did that.
Thanks. Would you ever do that? Have you ever done like Krampus at like a holiday party?
I've done it at places where there's a lot of kids. So when you do Krampus photos, and you have kids,
just stealing a child.
Well, you can't be that aggressive about it.
Sure.
You know?
No, of course not.
I'm gonna steal this child.
I'm not
now.
advocating that at all.
But I do have a cage a basket that I wear on the back of my back that has an arm sticking out of it.
That's
like a little children's arm.
Excellent. Do you think, so I'll say a little anecdote and then I followed through with a question. So I always said, I transitioned into sort of doing live television hosting. I was an actor as a kid and I've done all that fun stuff. I've done art my whole life. But working as a party princess prepped me so well for this job of just sort of being on live television, because things go wrong and there's chaos. And I was like, that's nothing compared to being alone with 30 children.
Oh, yeah.
Alone. And they're pulling at your hair and they're tugging on your dress and they're, spilling things on your lap. And then you got some uncles trying to talk to you and you're like, this isn't for you, my guy. Go away. And you're like, and I stayed in character the whole time until I got in my carriage and rode away. The carriage being my tiny car. But I was so heavily committed to it and I had all of these sort of stories and things to say and I loved it so much. And then it was like, I come here and it was like, oh, I got this. So,
I got this. It's the same thing.
Yeah. So is there any other aspects of your life that you feel that that parts of your job, such as, the detail work or the patience or the, what have you, has translated into some other aspect of your life, or vice versa, something in your normal life that has translated as a skill that has been useful in being a makeup artist?
Well, I'm someone who always does art.
Yeah.
I am someone, so when I play D&D, I always am the one that draws the characters. I really enjoy doing art and having the aspect of, when I started learning airbrush, that went into all realms of my life. That went in, like I was saying, I do cake decorating with it. I do, it went into the love for all of those other things.
Yes.
It really changed a lot about how I did things, and it just was another tool to be able to focus on.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Or close your eyes for me, please.
Okay, I'm closing.
We're gonna add some glitter.
Oh, heck yeah. Don't add it yet, because everybody, we're gonna take a small smidge of a break. Nothing too long, I promise. And we'll be right back because we still got so much more makeup left. We got our finishing touches, okay? So don't go anywhere. And we're gonna be right back, and then you'll see my final form.
Woohoo!
Ba-ba-ba!
Hey everyone, I'm John Sandman. Some of you may know me as a host from Spotlight, a content creator, or just a man with an incredible beard. Most of all, I'm a gamer. We need something to give us the upper hand. Enter Intel Arc, a new graphics solution from Intel, built to enable premium gaming, creating, and streaming experiences. Intel Arc speeds up my content creation, gaming, and everything in between. It's the ultimate choice in price plus performance. Scan the QR code to learn more.
'Cause I'm coming for the crown. Coming up for the crown.
Look at us.
I can't believe I lost.
It's right in front of you. You know how it is. The real question, how do I stay in the center of the action? With my JBL Quantum 1 gaming headset, fueled by years of research, JBL combines precisely engineered gaming headset with custom cutting-edge software. No matter how you want to game, every headset has hyper-accurate immersive sound to reveal every detail in the world around you. JBL Quantum gaming headsets. Here to level up.
Oh, bam, baby. Can we get a close-up? Because I got new spooky eyeballs. Oh, this is so frightening and I love it. Oh! Okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes closed because we got some air. Oh. So we're in the final touch time. It's the final touch time. Thank you. Oh, okay. So what goes into when they yell like last looks? So when we're about to go live and makeup is given the too little a time, they yell last looks.
Yep.
What goes through your mind, and what are like the first things that you got to hit to be like, okay, check this, check this, check this. What are your go-tos?
If I'm using prosthetics, is to make sure the prosthetics are staying on.
Okay.
That's the definitely key thing.
Yeah.
Second thing is making sure the color is appropriate.
Yes.
If I am missing something, then does it need to be covered up? Does it need to be, like what needs to happen for that vision to be working, functioning and working? A lot of times when you're working in film, you really have to drop a lot of your ideas. Not your ideas are all get to come to fruition. Mm-hmm. So it's all about making that compromise on that really fast-paced schedule.
Perfect.
Yeah, totally. So right now I'm going to use the stipple tip.
Ooh, the freckle machine.
The freckle machine. Oh my gosh, yes, the freckle machine.
The freckle machine is back. Okay.
All right, ready?
I'm ready. I'm so ready. Ooh, that feels so fun. So when you're working on camera, do you have to do sort of really dramatic lines that normally, because like with mini painting, Adric was telling me that you kind of use garish colors, like you do really high contrast because from afar, it looks way better. And if you go subtle, it's sort of not, it doesn't pop as much. Is that rule kind of apply to television as well, where does it show up more subtle on camera versus in person, and do you have to make accommodations for that?
Absolutely, yes. That is a big one. So one of the first characters that I can tell you about this is, y'all know who Nosferatu is?
Yeah.
Nosferatu is not white and black. Nosferatu is actually a rainbow of colors. And you know how like RGB lights?
Yes.
RGB lights are all those colors that turn to a white light.
Yes.
Same idea. With Nosferatu being a whole bunch of different colors, it's makes it so it has definition and dimension into it.
Cool. And I heard a theory. I think this is true because the internet, but I think this is true.
Internet.
Because like you said, Nosferatu, black and white film, black and white creature. That pinks and reds have the widest range of graying gradient So like the Addams Family TV show back in the black and white version, their home is mostly pink. It's like lots of deep pinks and yellows, and their house is like this bright, beautiful pink and yellow tones.
I don't know that.
Yeah, because it had the most like varying tones of gray to give the set depth.
How fascinating.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is very neat. So I imagine those rules apply to makeup back in the day. Lots of harsh shadows and
absolutely
a lot of reds and pinks.
If you look at another go-to character is Frankenstein. Oh. You'll notice that Frankenstein, he has very harsh tones to him, very harsh lines, very harsh.
Yes.
And that has been brought into on multiple different renditions of Frankenstein. I'm gonna put your stencil on here real quick on your lips. Lip stencil.
Whoa! Immediate lipstick. Okay, we've hit the 5-minute mark. Final touches. Oh my gosh, I keep seeing myself in camera and I look so cool.
All right, close your eyes for me, please. We're gonna do a little bit of some eyeliner here. Because I really like this magenta color on you.
This is so neat. I would have never thought to use stencils for like just makeup.
Yeah, so when I taught at a makeup school, Tint here in Seattle, that was what I taught a lot, was beauty makeup with airbrush. You can do a full face makeup with just using airbrush.
That is so neat.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that a lot of people just use airbrush for foundation.
Yeah.
Because it gives a really beautiful, blended, flawless foundation. But, you know, you're missing out when you can actually do an entire face with airbrush using stencils.
Yeah.
It's really, really an incredible tool, and I love teaching it to people.
It's so wonderful. I truly can't wait to learn it. You've really inspired me. I like want to bust it out so much. I think there was a part of me that was a little worried that I was just gonna like not quite know how to figure it out or not clean it properly, and I was gonna ruin it and just feel really bad. But it's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, I definitely always recommend it to any artist starting out, any makeup artist starting out, any person that wants to do art and makeup, to pick up an airbrush, learn it. It's a really, really, really great tool.
Oh, apparently we can also show me in black and white right now to see the difference of the depth. Look at that cheekbone, baby.
Ow! Look at that.
I gotta do the like dramatic like. Oh, I feel cool.
You feel
wow,
gorgeous?
I feel gorgeous. Yes.
Close your eyes for me, please.
I've never seen such bird control. Oh, amazing. Look at all those crows. They fly. I gotta say, these contacts are making me feel things. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Don't worry. That's the blood of the men I have lured to their death.
Yeah.
So when do we get to have glitter?
You're the glitter. I have glitter right here.
Yes.
Glitter. We got some body glitter. And I'm going to have a little sponge here. And we're going to just get the glitter on here.
So what is this made of?
This is made out of alcohol-free hair gel and body glitter.
It's hair gel?
It is. And it's alcohol-free, so it doesn't mess with my alcohol-based makeup.
That's genius.
So I can rub it on here and get some, so I'm just kind of spreading it right now.
Oh, so you can rub it in and it won't.
So it won't rub the alcohol-based makeup off. Yeah. And this is what I use when I do events and festivals. Like I do like Base Canyon and Beyond Wonderland, EDC festivals like that.
Yes.
I go through a lot of body glitter.
Oh, I bet. Ooh, but now I can do that like shoulder action. Get that shiny.
Action, the shiny. And it looks really great on camera too.
It does.
Camera and pictures, having the glitter there, it just really pops those highlights. So you can see I'm putting it on your collarbone.
Yeah.
And just kind of really getting it going here.
I look like a nice shiny fish.
shiny fish.
I gotta say, I'm digging the no eyebrows.
Yeah, you like no eyebrows?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, it really rocks on you.
Thank you very much.
Right, we're gonna do a little bit of some shiny shimmery on your cheekbones.
Yes.
Give it more of a pop to it. Like, woo, look at that.
Oh. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, yes. Ooh, look at that.
And maybe just a little bit on your chin.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe she'll kill your body. Ooh! Just the body, though.
Maybe
she'll leave your soul.
She'll lure you with her beautiful siren face and voices.
Yeah, this looks like scales.
Yeah.
They're like little tiny shimmer scales. I'm the rainbow fish.
Oh, Rainbow Fish! I remember that book from my childhood.
Yes.
I love that book.
I did too, but I'm all about not giving away all of your glitter to other people just because they're jealous. That's my take on that book. Sharing is great, but depleting yourself for others' happiness is called people pleasing, and please don't do that. So maybe the rainbow fish should keep some for scales, okay?
All right, you guys ready to see some teeth?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. I'm
ready?
I'm ready.
You're so ready?
I'm ready. I'm not gonna let other people see it because we're gonna.
All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
Get those teeth in there like that.
Okay, they're snapped in.
Get the next one snapped in there. Well, just kind of just like sit there with your teeth. Yep. Yeah, there we go.
Are you ready?
Okay, open your mouth. Yeah! Look at that beautiful, scary face. Oh my gosh. And then we can even add some more mouth color.
Okay.
Open.
Ow.
Swishy, swishy, swishy.
Oh, that is blue. Oh, who is she? Hello. Oh, I'm feeling it. You know, I'm just, hey. I think it's time for me to lure you. This is ridiculous. Are you ready? I'm gorgeous. I'm gonna sing for you.
Blow a kiss. Are you gonna sing for us your siren song? That was so funny. I love it.
Well, I think
you're gonna be luring with that.
Everyone. I think I'm luring everyone. Okay, I'll have to take these out.
Okay, you want some assistance?
Yeah. Well, no, wait. I think I got
some of that. There you go.
Oh.
It's hard to talk in, but you know, dang, it really adds to the look, doesn't it?
It tastes so good. Okay.
Does it taste like vanilla?
Yes, it does. Also, okay. Abby, thank you so much for being here. This has been an absolute joy. I'm having a great day. This is her amazing work. And also, let me just tell you a little bit about what we got going on for the rest of this week for Crown, everybody. Okay, so on Wednesdays, we've got Mrs. Chim Chim joining Action Jackson and Chelsea Bites for Fight Night to play some League of Legends. On Spotlight is back on Thursdays with John Sandman, and Fridays we will have the finale of All Stars, where B-Wine will go head-to-head with Crow Tuck in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And don't forget to watch Jasmine and the rest of the stellar lineup on Screen Invaders. That's Wednesdays, December 28th. All shows at Crown Channel this week are from 4 to 6 Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's what we've got going on. And normally I would say come back next week, but this was our season What, Gina Jr.? Where have you been? Oh, it's good to see you. I totally forgot about you all season. Do you want to wrap out the show with me? Yeah, okay, great. Hi, can I have a little smooch? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining today. I know I look a little spooky, but I do truly want to say thank you so much. It has been an absolute honor hosting season 2 of Good at Stuff for all of you. I had a wonderful time. I had so many amazing, wonderful guests, and we raised so much money for charity and had wonderful guests. Oh, thank you. Yes, she's nailing it. Thank you to our viewers for being here and supporting us for these 2 full seasons. It's really been lovely. It really means a lot. We put a lot of hard work into this show, and we have a lot of wonderful crew here that help us. And don't forget to safety dance. Have a wonderful holidays. I want my crew to come out here. This is Adric, and this is Anthony. And down here, Gina Jr. is Michael. Truly, thank you so much for being here. We've also got a whole crew out in our tech room. Say hi. Thank you so much. So don't forget to go out there, make handmade things, make them with your heart, make them with your hands. You can do it. It's truly from the love. So don't forget to do your safety dance. And also, I just really want to quickly donate this episode, or dedicate this episode, to my wonderful grandfather, Ed. We lost him on Sunday, and I just wanted to officially name our beautiful cat on the wall. That we've been trying to name him for 2 seasons now, and he's going to be named the Senator after my grandfather. So that's Senator Ed up there. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here, everyone. We love you so much, and we'll see you next time, and happy crafting. Mwah.